Was I upset that my teacher, Serkong Rinpoche, didn't take a specific interest in my personal life? No, it seemed totally irrelevant. The only purpose of the relationship with him was to basically develop myself to the point where I would be able to make his teachings available to the world. This was the same attitude or the same approach that I had with the Dalai Lama as well. When I went to India, I went as a graduate student to do the research on my dissertation, and at that time Buddhism, specifically Tibetan Buddhism, was presented as a dead area of study, like ancient Egyptian studies, and I saw that it was all for real. And I met the Dalai Lama, I met his teachers. At that time, it was very easy to meet the greatest lamas that had received all their training in Tibet, and I saw this as just too fantastic, too wonderful, not to share with the world. And what I wanted to do was to develop myself to the point where I would be able to help make these teachings available to everyone. So that required learning the language. I had already had the foundation for being able to read the language, but not the spoken language. And as I explained to Serkong Rinpoche when I first started to study with him, was I am like a donkey. I don't really deal with people in a very diplomatic way and a very sociable way. I do all sorts of, I was basically an academic nerd, and said, please train me to be able to be of benefit to others, to be able to help transmit your teachings. And this is something that I was very, very focused on. So it had nothing to do really with what was my personal past and all these sort of things, and like with the therapist dealing with why, because my parents did this or my classmates did that, therefore I feel like this and that. That was totally, totally irrelevant. I just had, the task was to benefit others. And this was very clear. And I think this is one of the reasons why he spent such a great deal of time and effort training me.